In the next 5 years, there will be one barista champion from India. There will be one roasting champion from India. There will be one coffee that is grown in India which will win the Golden Bean Award as well. And also probably there will be some people who will be using Indian coffee more at their barista championship routine. Okay, so a little bit about Indian coffee. So rather than the facts and figures, I think one thing is very important to know that Indian coffee had been treated as a commodity for a very long period of time. Like back in 90s, I was told by an estate owner that back in 90s, how the system used to work was they used to harvest the coffee and they used to sell it to the auction houses. Those auction houses used to then ship it anywhere in the world, and the farmer used to get the money after 2-3 years. So 2090 ka crop, they used to get paid in 1993. That is what I've heard. That is what she told me. I don't say it's not true, but if that's to be believed, we've come a very long way now. Like now, literally the estate owner can literally go to the cafe and drink his coffee or her coffee. So that's a huge way that we have come along. More about the history of coffee. India is known for Robustas only majorly, I would say, whereas Arabica is getting there beautifully. So how would Indian coffee place across as compared to the entire world? I think Indian coffee has come a long way, as I said earlier. But also, what are we lacking anything in Indian coffee? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Yes, the Ethiopians, the Colombians, the Burundis are really different flavor-wise, like without the processing. But I've had some coffees which are without the processing and without the fruit fermentations and all. But I've had some coffees from India, which without any much more processing or fermentations tastes in itself really beautiful. So we've come a long way. So I would say that हम लोग ने पिछले 5 साल में जो gap cover किया है, many countries took 15 years to cover that gap. So we've done that in 5 years literally. So in the next 2 years, you'll see a lot of different things coming up. So how is it helping? First of all, though, of course, appreciation is there. There is more transparency, and it's not just a word that is used or misused, but transparency genuinely है. Because when the roasters buy coffee from the estate owner and they put it on the bag that this coffee is roasted from this place or this is sourced from this place, the estate owner knows that this is his coffee or her coffee, because if they haven't made the sale to that person and still that person is claiming to be their coffee, they'll directly put up a call. Like, look, you haven't bought anything from us and we are doing entire direct trade. So there is no point of you putting up your our estate's name over there just to harness the or just to harp into the name of us. When we say that coffee is from Chikmagalur, when we say coffee is from Coorg, when we say coffee is from Yerkot, a lot of people think that Chikmagalur is like just one estate. Chikmagalur is a massive. Chikmagalur, Coorg, all these places, coffee growing places are huge places in which there are small farmers and estate owners who basically have got a piece of land out of that and they process the coffee from that. So Chikmagalur is not a place from where everybody picks up the coffee and like they harvest and grow, harvest and send. But a big space has been divided into a lot of small places. The farm owners have got a farmland in which they basically grow and process the coffee. So that is one thing that is important for a lot of people to know. Apart from that, to grow coffee in India is extremely difficult. Grow and harvest and process, it is extremely difficult because coffee is grown on terrains, on mountains sort of thing in India. It is not a flat land that you can just go put your machines and start shaking the tree and the green or the red cherries fall down and then you sort out the picking station. But here, the pickers have to go up, pick the red cherries, come down, give it to the manager over there. He will see how much red cherries and the quality of work you've done. Then they'll go up again, then they'll bring it back again. So it's not easy. So that is one thing that a lot of people kind of forget. In the next 5 years, there will be one barista champion from India. There will be one roasting champion from India. There will be one coffee that is grown in India which will win the Golden Bean Award as well. And also probably there will be some people who will be using Indian coffee more at their Barista Championship routine. Additionally, that is a championship stuff, but additionally there will be more estate owners who will essentially be focusing on micro lots, processing it the way it has to be, and using more and more science towards the processing side of things. So that is what is going to happen in the next 5 years. So please do like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel. We've been working really hard towards it, and yeah, do that please.